You really like him, don't you? Agatha said, surprised. Sophie sighed. I'm completely happy on my own. I don't need a boy, so don't make it sound like I do. Nor do I believe in love at first sight anymore, or even true love for that matter. Not after Teddy and Waffle taught me that loving any boy only leads to them disappointing you once you realize that they're boring or immature or an ex-murderer. But this boy came out of nowhere when I least expected it, and even though he didn't say we'll meet again, we keep thinking about how nice it'll be to have a proper date where he picks me up and I wear my furs and boots and we dine on cold fin so I can ask what his father does for a living and what he does when he's not saving people and why he laid me in our fairy tale when I behaved quite badly most of the time. But she sank into the pillows. I can't really like him. I don't even know his name. Ryan, said Agatha. Sophie bounded back up. What? His name is Ryan. Agatha drew Sophie's file from her pocket and deplotted the quest map. Sophie followed Agatha's fingertip to the Lion Master figurine, riding towards Nottingham. Sophie turned sickly pale. That can't be his name. So you have heard it? Said Agatha, eyes flaring. Professor Sadler mentioned that name once, Sophie said quickly. Ryan was the name of Waffle's twin brother. The schoolmaster's brother, the good one, said Agatha. He's alive, Sophie said. The two girls gazed at each other. Impossible, said Agatha. We saw the good schoolmaster's ghost take over Professor Sadler's body our first year. They both were destroyed. Professor Sadler and Ryan. Forever. Unless Ryan's ghost came back somehow and took a younger form, said Sophie. Like Waffle. But Ryan can't come back, just like Waffle can't come back, said Agatha, shaking her head. Not even the strongest magic could do that. So maybe this Ryan is a good schoolmaster's son? Let's name their sons after them, don't they? Narcissistic ones at least. His son? If the schoolmaster good had a son, don't you think we would have known about it before now? Wouldn't he have helped us fight Waffle? Sophie shook her head. So it's just a coincidence. Must be, said Agatha skeptically. Igreen Landing, Nottingham ahead, Nicola's voice echoed above. Hurry! Ryan and Tedros are meeting soon. We need to find Tedros, said Agatha, yanking Sophie off the bed. And I need to find out who this Ryan is that's going around kissing girls and not writing them the next day, Sophie puffed. After we help Tedros, Agatha gloated. The eye-green hit land with an earth-shaking crash. Agatha seized Sophie in her arms, hugging her tight as debris and clothes and shoes showered over them, and the ship trembled until, at least, the room went quiet and still again. They could hear the comments and footsteps of Clue preparing to disembark. "Come on," said Agatha, pulling Sophie towards the door. "Aggie?" Agatha turned. "Maybe it'll all work out. You with Teddy, me with Ryan, whoever he is. Our own versions of Arthur and Lancelot with Camelot's grace again." Sophie breathed hopefully. "What if that's our ever after? What if that's our perfect ending?" "Well, for one thing, Arthur and Lancelot finished it with Lance betraying Arthur and Arthur wanting him dead," said Agatha, dragging Sophie behind her. "And if there's one thing I know, Sophie, is that you and I don't get to have perfect endings." The Coven, the sheriff's daughter. When it came time to land, the Igraine didn't have a part to dock in and its captain was below deck, so the ship made its own decision and from that down in front of Nottingham Prison, questioning a statue of a fat, bearded sheriff beneath its hood. A few pigeons scattered. No sounds came from the jail. "Daddy won't be happy," said Dot, drinking over the wine. Hester took in the deserted scenes. "Where is everyone? You think flying ships land here every day?" "Jail's pretty empty," Dot explained. "Daddy and his men are so focused at looking for Robin Hood that anyone else would put in their usually escapes." "Good sheriff," said another, her voice snickering. "He's caught Robin before. He'll catch him again," Dot defended. "When he caught Robin, Dad was so happy. He told me I was pretty, bought me cakes and dresses, and didn't have a care in the world. But then, when Robin escaped it..." Her eyes clouded over. "But how did Robin escape?" Another pushed it. "Oh, look, Bertie," Dot said, waving over the well. "Hi, Bertie." She beamed down at a filthy old man who had rushed out the door of the jail to check on the commotion. He had no shirt, his pants were falling down, and he was sucking on a lit cigar. "Any Robin sightings lately?" Dot asked cheerily. The old man cursed at her and went back inside. Dot smiled. "He's such a good friend."